horses there. I have to get to there. Blue-collar palace seems like the nearest shot. And again, I could go to here. But only 7 years of life? Really. Then again, I suppose with that curse hanging over her head, even 7 years is a, fantastic thing. Just if she went the other way, she could have decades of life. But I guess if you put the curse on Guillaume, I know she feels obligated to him. Or maybe if you chose a different route.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
My fire still burns, a cleansing fire. Time is short, I'll soon retire.
But yeah, if you go one route, they get together. But now she's trying to travel the world, and we get to see her in Vizima. Not Vizima, Oxford. Once I tell this guy, I'll pop over. Part of me is thinking, since I was so proactive about getting all the question marks here, maybe I should pop back and do the same for the other areas. Because, I can never know what I'll find. Plus, there's still the treasures I need to go dig up.
Will you go rat hunting with me?
Growth of Rivia's sword. It's better than the sword I presently have, but I'm too sentimental about it.
Permanentation, hair rejuvenation, Sandra annihilation.
To win the tourney with your name on my lips.
A bit late.
Another knight proves victorious. Many a valiant man has entered the lists this year.
If it be so, then I pledge to remain silent and not remove my helmet until I fulfill my first pledge to you next week.
A
By
fruitful
my
hunt to
troth,
you,
it
Witcher.
is the Witcher who saved us from woe.
I couldn't do it. All those vows,
Geralt, what of Vivian?
Managed to lift her curse.
Truly? So all will be well. Her troubles are done?
Asked me to give you a message. Said she's grateful. Thanks to you, she can live a normal life.
Good, good. But how does she fare?
Vivian chose what suited her best. She's completely free now. And happy, I think.
Without me.
You helped her. But that doesn't mean she owes you her love. Got this bard friend. Philosopher too, I guess. Amateur. He'd say, if you love somebody, set them free.
Do you know what, Geralt? You earned your reward, so take it. But keep your advice to yourself. Adieu.
Sir Geralt of Rivia.
It is right. Kessa summoned. Okay.
alright, where is the signpost? Let us just piss off to Vizima. Oxenford! This is not Witcher 1. Okay. I'm just looking it up here to find out her exact location. So we'll get that loading going. Apparently if you fail to do it, there's a quest called Night of Long Fangs, and you'll find Guillaume dead. You'll also find Vivian mourning at his grave at the cemetery later on. And apparently only if you keep her secret does she travel to Novigrad. She actually did went to Novigrad. Damn it, I was right. So, yeah, she's in, I'm just looking up herself. Ah, she travels to Novigrad after we're done in, um, Blood and Wine. Apparently, I was just looking at the other thing. They do get together if you tell him about it. If you don't, she just travels. After Blood and Wine, she goes to Novigrad. You chat to her. There, she tells you what she's up to. Then she leaves Novigrad for Skellige. But there's a bug. Where if Yennefer hasn't moved, she's meant to move into the room that Yennefer was in, provided she's already moved out. But there's a bug that stops her from appearing in Skellige. On PC, it's possible to force her to appear, but she won't have any new lines. It's just some ambient dialogue, and 2 lines of that at that. So, firstly, can't meet her yet, and her second appearance afterwards is bugged to hell and back. You know what? Sure. Let's hit up a few of these.
Frosty, eh?
Oh! Watch your step.
Got a pass.
Watch your step. Don't pass.
I really don't want this game to end. It's a fantastic game, like I said. Truly, it's a good. Despite the fact that there is, some annoying bugs to it, and there is, some bits of graphic, issues here and there, and like I was saying.
Whoa there, Roach.
Is that? Something I looted? No. Despite the flubs here and there and whatnot, it's still a fantastic game, and it is a great send-off to the Witcher series. Let's ignore Thronebreaker. So even if there isn't The Witcher 4, that never comes along, the world ends before then. It's still a fantastic send-off. Still a fantastic send-off. And I'm sad for it ending. I kind of want it to keep going. Forever, Just need to go develop an ability to, rip a hole to alternate realities and find the Witcher one. We'll be fine. Then I'll get my unending story. That whole, remember someone saying before, infinite reality is infinite possibility thing. Not sure on the accuracy of that in the slightest, but it's fun. It's fun to think about.
Slow now. Whoa.
Just because it can get silly or just, fun. or disturbing and whatnot, but let's think less about that.
Greetings.
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock. Farewell.
If I ever have a son, I'll name him Geralt. You can try to win him all.
I've also a fair bit of cash, so if I head to the marketplace, I should get the Taxman Comet quest.
Faster.
Duel.
Nest. Ought to just destroy it. Ghoul nest. Bastard. Ought to just destroy it.
Thank you. Come on. Up and at him. Come closer, please. I'm stuck. I've fallen and I can't get up. Another nuisance with the Witcher thing, the whole contextual everything. Wondering what that huge thing was. Roach. Wish I'd done this earlier when the rewards here would be more relevant. Though I think I did get a greater runestone there. Oh, lesser there.
Faster.
I've recorded more Dragon's Dogma as of late. I believe I've talked about me starting that series. Oh, nice. That actually worked. I've recorded more of that of late, and had to restart sadly, but I've done things right this time. There's a few checkpoints in the game where if you progress, you'll miss out on other quests that are rather important, and like there's early on a quest you can miss out on that makes you miss out on quests for the rest of the game. And obviously there's different points where you're blocked out similarly later on, so I'm going to try and follow a guide to make sure I avoid that. Join the army, they said. You'll kill Nordlings, they said. You'll carry the great sun banner to the Dragon Mountains. You'll make the Emperor proud. So I enlisted and they sent me to Velen. This is what the whole North is like. Then I swear on all the gods, they haven't a clue why we're even bothering. None but filth, clap, and graves. Been sitting here for 2 months. Haven't seen a single Verdanian yet. That are fighting, they've got us running errands. It's stupider than the last. Now the sergeant sent us to find some chest. Baubles robbed from the Nordling seems. Fell off a wagon as the transport was heading south. We've been wandering the swamp for 3 days now. One thing we found was a whole riddled boot and a cow's skull. What a waste. But if we come back without the chest, they'll send us to the hole and deduct 3 weeks' wages. So we're gonna keep searching for the glory of the fatherland. Good work, soldier.
Come on, Roach.
Who the hell are ye? Huh. No guardians.
Ugly bastard.
Apparently, nothing's gonna come back here, but, we'll kill these anyway. Nothing in here. And they went through the trouble blasting the door. Nice. Alright, let's find out what's over here.
Show me what you got. Damn.
Some parakeets. First abandoned site we've claimed for soldiers. Still strutting in like the peasants though. Like seriously, they're just strutting. Wait, are they trying to roast a ghoul?
So you presume?
No, no. No, it's a pig.
Buying or just perusing?
Probably shouldn't have
Show me what you've got on offer.
freed them all, well, free this place just yet. I'd missed out on some looting. Can't even sell it at the
So long.
reduced price. At a reduced price.
Ye seek trouble? Don't. It'll find you.
Come on, climb the ladder. So yeah, I can't take anything else here since I freed the place up, annoyingly. But then again, there wouldn't be anything here worthwhile. That's the issue. I never bothered trying to parry. That requires timing. I just dodge. Put a post up earlier. Did surprisingly well for what little it was. It even got quote tweeted by two rather big Twitter accounts, and you know it's keeps getting liked and retweeted and everything. It's fantastic. It's one of my tweets have done the best. It's one of my tweets have done the best out of the lot of them, and it just made me all warm and fuzzy thinking about it.
You are in hard field.
It's kind of weird that they're coming back here because the ferry's former owners were famed for treating travelers who were forced away for better conditions to raucous and unforgettable evenings. You know, given how Nilfgaard's all pulling out and whatnot over elsewhere. What's that boat always there? What's that boat always there? Might just come back because I freed the place.
Hey.
Stench.
Alright. Sorry, I'm not sure if I finished that point. It just annoys me that there's like sometimes there's still stuff. So they're still surviving hits. I guess I just got a glancing strike. Like, you know, sometimes I have to kill them in 2 shots rather than 1. And at my level, I feel I should be just killing them in 1. But, yeah, I guess I just must have got a glancing strike. That or they got a critical live. Materialize. Leave the horse alone. I hate axe shield guys. Well, that is accurate. Won't deny that. And then just sliding right through Grolls. That does annoy me. Again, mine does go back to Razor Fist Soul. You know, trying to condemn Witcher for having a graphical glitch in it. Then again, maybe that was a joke, but given his rampant hatred for Witcher, I don't think so. It's hard to tell, though. When someone, you know, really hates a thing, if you make a joke along those lines, it's hard to tell if it's legitimate or not.
Move it.
Especially when they have quite the hate boner. I know I keep talking about him, it's just, like I was saying before about the, that one Game of Thrones podcast, even though I haven't watched it in years, it still sticks in my head and pisses me off. Because it's such an illogical statement. And in his case, it just, gums up my brain. Nope.
Whoa! Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
They introduced nests in Witcher 2, and then like everything gets nests. In Witcher 2, only selecting some nests. But now it's, you know, every monster and its mother has one. I also don't know this whole change with
Go.
ghouls to make them. He's stuck. Yeah, he's stuck. I have to reload. Yeah, I'm not. Toss me back here. Alright. Fine, I'll leave it here. But yeah, I'm not sure what this whole thing about making ghouls quadrupeds. Or, you know, run around as be as they are now. In Witcher 1, they were, you know, humanoid. Now they're down on the ground and all this. It's an odd progression. Also, haven't seen Devourers since Witcher 1. The, Witch Hazel looking motherfuckers. Them. That's her name, right, from Looney Tunes, right? I know, I keep thinking of her when I see them. Just a grey, naked version of her. Admittedly, I'm sure there's plenty of such art of her on, you know, line. But that is not something I've seen. And not something I'm particularly inclined to either. Anyway, I sincerely hope you enjoyed this little return to Witcher 3. I will be doing more soon enough. I'm tied up right now with Final Fantasy 14, and there's gonna be more WoW tomorrow. I'm hoping to join in a raid. Really, I've stayed up too late. It's gonna throw things off. But c'est la vie. Anyway, I do hope you've enjoyed it, and I do hope you join me again soon. If there's anything you'd like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. But do keep in mind the backlog. While Witcher 3 has now started, we are 21 episodes in. Wow, that is a lot more than 21 episodes out. And, well, 21 episodes already recorded and uploaded. So, it is currently the 7th of the 10th, 2019. Wished. So yeah, feel free to tell me whatever it is you want, but do keep in mind that, well, I'm recording this long before you'll get to see it. So do please keep that in mind. I don't plan on getting onto that third route with Ciri quite yet. You know, to the last ending of the main game quite yet. I do want to at some stage, but basically what I'm getting at is, say if you do let me know, like basically if you tell me, like, oh, this is really cool, you should look at it, I may or may not make a bonus video of it. But if I don't, I may very well look at it if I remember. I may forget. That does happen. I've forgotten what I've said in this sentence many a time, like right after saying it, and I'm starting to forget now. But basically, I may have a look at it in that during that playthrough. So, yeah. So yeah, feel free to tell me whatever. Just keep in mind the backlog. Like, don't, you know, by the time this comes out, the series will long since be done. For that, I don't go on another really long hiatus. So just keep that in mind. If what you say really does interest me, and have the time and the ability and whatnot, I have nothing against, in principle, of taking a look. But say if I don't, please don't be offended. I may, if I remember, take a look at it during that another playthrough I do on Siri. For this, sorry, that extra playthrough I do for the third ending. That will be just picking up a save off before the battle at Kaer Morhen and going from there. Or maybe just after the battle for Kaer Morhen. Either works. And going from there, so, yeah. But anyway, feel free to tell me whatever, just keep in mind that this is long since recorded by the time this comes out. And as such, if you expect it to be in the next episode or whatnot, that's not going to happen. I may make a bonus episode, or I may just leave it until that other playthrough, which will be coming at some nebulous stage in the future. Right now, I haven't finished this game, so I have no interest in starting it, and as such, it's been pushed off more and more with the other series I'm starting. But anyway, I sincerely hope you've enjoyed this, and I do hope you join me again soon. If there's anything at all you would like to tell me, please let me know in the comment section below. But until next time, love and peace, baby. Good luck on the path.